So today we're talking about finding the exact values, okay? The only way you can find exact values is if the value lies on your unit circle. That also applies with coterminal angles as well. So we're going to find the exact value. If it's undefined, we are going to write undefined because yes, some of these values will be undefined. Now real quick, let's review. We talked about this last class, but cosine of your angle, if it's on the unit circle, is what? Say it again. It's x. Okay? It is the x value. Remember, we talked about this last class. Right here. Okay? Cosine is the x value. Sine is the y value. And we know tangent to be y over x. Y over x. Okay? So if it says to find the exact value of sine of pi over 4, that means we're trying to figure out, okay, at pi over 4, what's the y value? You got to know your unit circle. You got to know your unit circle. At pi over 4, the y value is square root 2 over 2. And that's your answer. That's the exact value. And yes, that is it. But you got to know your circle. Okay? You got to know it. Let's look at B. It says the cosine of 135 degrees. Cosine is your what value? Your x. So you go to 135, the x value is a negative square root 2 over 2. Because remember, 135 is in the second quadrant. Second quadrant cosine is negative. The x values are negative. So it's a negative root 2 over 2. Is everybody still with me? Question.
When we take this test,
You're going to know the unit circle because you probably have to fill in a unit circle, and then you can use that to answer these types of questions.
that would not think right.
So you need to make sure you get it right. That's why you need to practice.
How you spelling?
Tangent of 270. Tangent is what over what again?
Y over x.
So at 270 degrees, what's the y value?
Negative 1.
And what's the x value? What's negative 1 over 0?
Undefined.
It's undefined. It would be 0 if it was the other way around. Is everybody seeing what we're doing here? Cosine is which value? X. Sine is what? Y. Let's say it a little bit more confident. Cosine is
X.
and sine is
Y.
Very good. Now think of it also like the alphabet. Okay? C comes before S, correct? X comes before Y, right? So X got to go with cosine, sine got to go with Y. Now this one, ooh, what does it stand for? And cosecant is the reciprocal of sine. So when you're doing these type, the reciprocal ones, you're looking for the x or y value of this angle. The y, because remember this is the reciprocal of sine. What's the y value of 11 pi over 6? It's a negative 1/2. So your answer is not negative 1/2. You have to do what to it? Flip it. So the answer is going to be negative 2 over 1, which is just negative 2. That's how you find the exact values. But again, you got to know your circle. You got to. We are finding exact values now, except if you notice, each one of these angles is either bigger than 2 pi or smaller than 0. So in these cases, you need to find a coterminal angle. Since 11 pi over 4 is bigger than 2 pi, you're going to subtract 2 pi to find an angle that is coterminal with 11 pi over 4, which was 3 pi over 4. So the cosine of 3 pi over 4 is going to be the same thing as the cosine of 11 pi over 4, which is indeed negative root 2 over 2. Tangent works the same way. But 19 pi over 6, is that on your unit circle? No. So are you going to add 2 pi or subtract 2 pi? In order to subtract 2 pi, you have to have a common denominator, which is going to be? So 2 pi is what over 6? What's 19 pi minus 12 pi? Say it again.
7 pi over 6.
So the tangent of 19 pi over 6 is the the same thing as saying the tangent of 7 pi over 6. We know tangent to be what over what? Y over x. So right down here, my y value is negative 1/2. My x value is a negative root 3 over 2. I cannot leave it like this. How do I simplify this? So keep the top. Change that division of multiplication and then flip that. It turns into a negative 2 over square root of 3. Those cancel. So I have a 1 over square root of 3. Can I leave this the way it is?
No.
How do I fix it? I do what? Multiply. So my final answer for this one is square root of 3 over 3. Yes, this one will take a little bit of time, but the more you do these, I'm telling you, the easier it becomes. You're going to even still start to recognize a pattern with your exact values, guys. Let's do the last one again, and you need to do something on your whiteboard. Negative 2 pi over 3. Is negative 2 pi over 3 on your unit circle? No. So let's find a coterminal angle that matches up to it. Am I going to add 2 pi or subtract 2 pi? 2 pi is what over what? Because I got to have a common denominator, which is? So these are the same thing. What's the sign of 4 pi over 3? So even with coterminal angles, you can find their exact, with larger angles, you can find their exact values. These only apply if they're on the unit circle, can you find exact values. If they're not, you have to use your calculator. Will you get any that are like that?